What's up, everyone? Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, however, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you like what you see. Please check out my other movie reviews as well as independent short films that I have created. Please leave a thumbs up if you like them. Leave comments. I will get back to you. Keep them professional. Please check them out. I also have a new short film coming out January 2nd, the fourth film of my Comic Inc. series called Unknown Within. The teaser is now available, so please check that out. And again, check out my other movie reviews. If you like movies and you're into films and other people's reviews, please check those out. And yeah, let's get straight to it. Poor Things. I saw it over the weekend, last minute. I wasn't sure if I was going to see it, but I went with a friend. We had brunch and we ended up going to the movies, and I had suggested it, and it was weird. It was unique to me. I mean, the script, I feel it's up there for a nomination for the Oscars. I think Emma Stone did a great job. I think she's going to get a nomination for the Oscars, Best Actress. If you want something that's, different and it's not that typical blockbuster feel, but it'll make you, you could just sit and just watch this film that it looks beautiful in certain aspects, the way it's shot. You got black and white, it's a color. There's a lot of scenes that just look really nice, and the time frame that it's set in, the idea of the film, it was just very well done. At first, I wasn't sure what it was when I saw the teaser, and so I read up about this woman who was pretty much kind of created. Willem Dafoe plays like a Frankenstein type of character. He's very disfigured and he's done surgery on himself, and he finds this woman's body who was going to commit suicide or did commit suicide, and she's pretty much pregnant and dead, but he's able to revive her body. But I think he replaced her brain with the baby's brain that was inside her. He takes the baby out, takes the brain and puts it into her head. Or I could have sworn I heard my friend said that it was both her brain and the baby's brain combined, but I'm pretty sure it was just the baby's brain. And pretty much raises this new person, which is pretty much the baby's brain in the mom's body, as his daughter. And we get to see her pretty much going through life and experiences throughout the film, her choices and who she meets in Mark Ruffalo's character. And he ends up kind of taking her away, but she asked to go with him, even though she was pretty much engaged to somebody else. The Willem Dafoe's character, he's pretty much like a professor, and he has this student who pretty much watches over her, the girl. And he stays in the house and just checks on how she's pretty much developing, and he ends up falling in love and proposes and whatnot. But Mark Ruffalo, he sees her and he's like mesmerized and wants to take her away. But she pretty much goes through different experiences with Mark Ruffalo's character and makes all these choices, these crazy choices. There's pretty much graphic nudity and sex scenes, and was it necessary? I mean, that's just the way it was made, but we pretty much just see like the development of this character and her experiences, and I guess you can say the sex was a part of her development process. I'm still trying to explain. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I'm just trying to see, because there was pretty much a point where she becomes she's in a brothel. She works in a brothel, like a prostitute, and I just that development process within her. That was just pretty much the way they went with the character in that aspect. But we get to see that growth and the difference of her being this this baby, this adolescent, this child, and how she becomes more aware, how she's more fluent in talking and smarter and this and that. So it was a great film. I really think it has potential for a lot of Oscars nominations at least, and I would say it's one of my best, my favorite film of the year, next to Godzilla -1, which was my favorite film of the year. But seeing Poor Things, I would say that's my favorite film of the year. It was a little too long. It was about 2 hours and 21 minutes. It was a little too long, but I just thought it was different. It was a good one of those films that I'm like, if I go to see a film, I'm pretty much in awe of its uniqueness and how it makes me feel watching it. I like seeing films like Interstellar and Inception, where it just feels like, wow, I've never seen something like this before. Just the way it was made, the story and whatnot. So I thought it was a really good film. I would recommend it for those who are really into artsy films and great acting. I mean, the acting was great. Again, you had Willem Dafoe, you had Emma Stone, you have Mark Ruffalo, you have there's another actor. His name I think is Rami, not Rami Malek, but it's Rami. I think he had a TV show. Pretty much the title was his name. He's in it. That's the only four actors that I remember. And there are other actors. There's one other actor who looked familiar. I just couldn't figure out where he was from. But you have those actors, and I like to go to movies not caring about who's in it, but it's always cool when you know actors who are in it and you like their work. So, again, I like those actors, but of course, I don't need them to be in the film to like the movie because I'm not about that. I'm not that type of person that needs to see a film because this person is in it. I'm very against, having to have a big name in order for a movie to do well. But they all did a very great job. And I would say maybe even Mark Ruffalo, best supporting actor. But I thought it was a really good film. It was different. Again, it was weird, but I really liked the film. I thought it was just an artsy, weird piece, and I just for cinema, I just thought it was really good, and I would recommend it for those who really care about just the film aspect and like to go to movies and they're not just about like blockbusters and just could just sit down and just take in what's given to them with these characters and the story in itself. So that's all I have to say about that. I thought it was really well done. Again, a little too long, but I really enjoyed the movie and I recommend it. Poor Things, check it out if you haven't seen the movie yet and you're waiting to see what it is that you want to see for the weekend, the Christmas weekend perhaps. I know Aquaman's coming out. But I'll be honest with you, I'm probably gonna see it because I like the first one, but I'm just done with that whole DC universe. I know they're rebooting it, but we'll see. I did see a scene with Aquaman and his brother, played by Patrick Wilson, where they're running away from giant grasshoppers, and I'm like, really, you're running away from grasshoppers? But yeah, Poor Things. It's not about Aquaman. It's about Poor Things. Check it out. I recommend it. I give it 5 stars. It's my movie of the year. Again, next to Godzilla. If you haven't seen Godzilla -1, check that out. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. Till next time. Later.